So I'm sat there eating boiled eggs, a baby's crawling round, and I'm thinking to myself, how did I get here? Let me take you back to the start. I was just wandering the streets of Nẵng, doing what I do best. Absolutely no plan whatsoever. Then as I'm walking back past my hotel, I saw a massage shop and one of the spa staff called me over. I ended up having a little chat with her and she shows me to the menu. Massage options, aromatherapy, hot stone, Thai combo. I've never actually had a Vietnamese massage. There was something about the vibe here though, so I'm like, screw it, let's give it a go. I walk into the shop and I'm expecting the usual business transaction. Instead, I was treated like royalty. Tea, watermelons, smiles, instant calm. Then Jem, the manager, sits down with me and hands me a form. It weren't a waiver, it was like a proper preference form. Went through what type of massage, how strong, what to avoid and where to focus. At this point I'm impressed, but I am slightly nervous. I'm then introduced to my masseuse. Her name's Jan. She takes me up the stairs and it smells like lemongrass and peace. As I enter the room I'm offered a shower, I'm handed a pair of silky shorts and I'm left to prepare myself for whatever's coming. At this point I have no idea what I've just agreed to. Jan instructs me to lie down, on my back.
No, it's okay, it's good, it's good.
Which I can't lie felt slightly wrong. But then she started with a head massage. There was no talking, just rhythm, just stillness. I'm not joking when I feel like my brain sighed and I just went into straight relaxation. Then she asked me to lift my head and she came with what I can only describe as like warm beanbags. She tucked one under my neck, then wrapped the other one in a towel and gently placed it over my eyes. It's like I've been upgraded to a human sushi. Then the oil. She started off with my arms. Slow, intentional strokes. From the biceps to the forearms, down to each fingertip. I could feel the tension melting like butter on a hot sidewalk. Next, the legs. Thighs, calves, ankles and toes. Then she does this move. It was like massaging the underside of my leg but from above. I have no idea how that worked, but I can't lie, it felt unbelievable. She left. I think to go and prepare this like warm towel that she returned with, and so she come and gently bathed the oils from my limbs. My skin, glowing. Then comes the stretch. Now this is where I panicked a little bit. She started raising one leg, then the other, then folds me sideways like a Vietnamese spring roll. But to my surprise, it actually felt amazing. I could feel my spine realigning with my ancestors. I'm then instructed to turn over, and I do, now fully trusting the process. She covers me from shoulders to toes with a warm, fragrant towel and begins applying pressure. It wasn't too hard and it wasn't too soft, it was kind of just right, which is what I'd asked for on the form previously. Then the towel comes off. She climbs up gently, starts working her way up my back. I'm talking every muscle, every joint. I swear she massaged a memory I didn't even know I had. Another warm beanbag on the bottom of my back, more oil, more care, then the neck, the base of the skull, and at this point I've left my body and I'm floating above the Nang like an angel. She then starts to wrap things up with soft stretching, patting. When I say patting I mean like the gentlest back taps I've ever felt. Then one last stretch out of the legs as well before some more taps giving that full body experience. I'm guided upright like a monk in training. Shoulders, neck. Some final stretching, which I'd now got quite used to. And that was it. My first Vietnamese massage, and I'm officially a convert. I'm then offered a shower and then get left to get dressed. Say my goodbyes to Jam.
Welcome to Việt Nam.
Hả?
Welcome to Việt Nam.
Welcome to Vietnam. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's been lovely.
I head downstairs. I was expecting to pay and leave.
Refreshed and beautiful.
Instead, I was greeted with more tea, more watermelon, and then 2 boiled eggs. I look around, everyone's acting like this is completely normal. I actually asked the staff as well, is this something that is normally done in Vietnam? I eat them, and I can't lie, this is something I could definitely get used to. I end up sitting down with the owner and having a little conversation. She tells me that they've only actually been open for about 3-4 days before I arrived. One of the staff has her baby there as well. Cutest kid ever. Crawls over and joins the convo. Was interested in my camera. And then, I was even invited to stay for dinner. No joke, they told me I must have a beer with them. They served me up some pufferfish curry, which is apparently super rare. It's not normally caught on the Vietnamese seas. And I can't lie, I've never heard about pufferfish actually being eaten. I've only ever seen it on documentaries. Apparently they cooked it just for me. And I hadn't even paid for the massage yet. It was a truly wholesome experience. I came in for a massage, but I left feeling like I'd been invited into the family. Watered, stretched, loved. So if you're ever in Da Nang and you want to feel like you've been massaged, hugged and spiritually reset, I'd fully advise you to go to Zen Life Spa. And this isn't a paid advertisement. Tell them Jamie sent you and don't skip the eggs.